Dokkan's Hardest Character Challenge. This challenge is created for all Dokkan characters to test their strengths and weaknesses across Dokkan's most terrifying stages. Now let's go over the rules. The character taking the challenge will begin as our leader. No matter the leader, all characters must be under the leader skill. After a loss, we can switch our leader, but the featured character must stay on the team. We can switch back to the featured character as our leader at any time, but we can only switch leaders after a loss. We will fight against the 5 most difficult bosses in order of difficulty for the entire game. These will rotate based on the newest fights, but we will only take 1 boss per event to help keep variety. We will only have 1 retry available per stage, and if we lose 2 times, we will move on to the next fight. Any win with the featured character's leader will earn 1 point. Any different leader will earn 0.5 points, and 5 wins with no losses will earn an extra point for a max of 6. And finally, no items and no support memories. Go ahead and predict the points earned down below, and remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, he does have a pretty sick intro. I cannot tell a lie. All right, we got Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. He is, I mean, he's awesome. I don't know what else to say. He's a very cool character. He's locked. That is the worst possible possibility. All right, so we're on turn 2. I don't usually like to start these when I don't have the featured character. I like to start with their intro if they have one. So we did miss that first turn. Dang, he's already at that much. I'm actually just gonna keep him up slot 1. I don't know. I feel like he'll do better than Goku will, and yeah, I mean he's the character. He's the character we're looking at today, right? So it should be fine. All right, so to go over this, we are going with Daima Vegeta's team. Obviously, we have to start with it regardless. Now his team is Daima category or Vegeta's family. This is mostly going to be Daima category. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Vegeta's family does not have anything crazy. And I did say previously that if there are some big buffs to Vegeta's family, maybe we'll look at doing a rerun for Vegeta here. Like, we know the Super Easy LR Physical Trunks is coming out. If he's cold with it, we'll go back with it. I don't think he's going to be cold with it. We're getting a little bit of the glitches there with Vegeta's thing there. But Broly keeps popping up when he's not supposed to. Anyways, EX Super Attack, yep, we're getting some of that. So we'll be running, like I said, Vegeta's team. I think his team will perform very well in Broly, Gohan. I think it'll do pretty well in Goku Black. I think it'll be nearly impossible to do on Cell, and nearly impossible to do with Tamagami number 1. We'll see how it goes. I don't expect us to have a loss until we get to Cell, unless we get some really bad luck against Gohan or Goku Black. I really don't see it. Because I'm seeing, like, I'm looking at our future and I'm seeing no issues, I think we are going to pause here. I'm going to come back when we're on the final phase of Broly, because that's honestly going to be the only one where we even have an inkling of a chance to die. So, we'll be right back. It should be pretty easy. All right, we are back. We cleared this very, very fast, like very, very fast. I'm going to be honest with you. So not that that's an issue. I suspected something like this would happen. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use Goma here. We're just gonna Gome it out, and we're gonna blast this guy like Gome style. We're gonna Gome him in the head. He's gonna get Gomed. This is gonna boost him up by a lot, but like I don't know if you see our rotation. Like no one died from this, Brad. Like no one died from this. I brought Tech Vegito. I don't even think he's been able to do anything. He popped in the last turn, and Vegeta has just been a monster. He's just been murder all over it. So, like, I don't know. It's fine. And we're transforming Goma here because we got no other opportunity where we're gonna be transformative. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what? This team's really good. I think it has more damage than the other one. I need to check. Let me just check Goku's leader skill real quick. I can't remember what he gives for his bonus. So Goku gives the bonus to Dragon Ball Seeker's full power Kamehameha. Now pretty much every Daima character is going to be on Dragon Ball Seekers. I don't really know of very many Daima characters that aren't, I'm going to be honest. Let me just go to the Daima tag quick and take a look. I guess, well, Goma is too, isn't he? I mean, yeah, he's on Dragon Ball Seekers. Yeah, I don't, literally, are any of these guys not on Dragon Ball Seekers? So pretty much any character, he might as well just have a Daima full category list here. Maybe the Tamagamis aren't. Yeah, they aren't. Besides that, literally every single character we have so far is on Dragon Ball Seekers. Yeah, so they're all under his full leader skill. Vegeta, I think, just does more damage than Goku overall. I think that's why we're clearing it so much faster, is we got the double Vegetas. Because technically none of the characters are on a higher leader skill or anything. Alright, we're gonna throw this out. This will give everyone a little bit of a buff because this is his 2-turn. This activates his 2-turn buff for Demonic Power Dragon Ball Seekers, which, yeah, again, I just said everyone's on that. And now we'll do the Goku one. So Broly, good luck living this turn, big dog. And I genuinely mean that. Good luck living this turn, big dog. Just good luck to you, bro. It was nice knowing you, little homie. All right, we'll grab that, and we will end with Goma's. Now, Goma obviously does the best when you can throw him slot 1. Taking damage or dodging will allow him to do way more damage, but I don't know. I prefer Goma. Like, Goma's really good. He's incredibly dependable. If I need him to slot 1, he can slot 1. If I need him to slot 2, I know he'll be good and he won't die. Same thing with slot 3. You do want to keep him on rotation. He's just an incredibly dependable character with incredible utility with that giant form. He's got dodge, damage reduction, giant form. If you do try to prioritize his damage, he's no slouch either. He's good in short fights. He's good in long fights. He is the GOAT. He is great. I feel like I get more... Like, his utility is better than something like Daima Goku's, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku's utility, sure. Other than, like, an insane support that Daima Super Saiyan 4 gives out. Like, that cannot be understated. He is a god supporter. For sure. I don't think anyone's doubting that. But basically what I'm trying to say is everything else, though, like, consistency and damage, slot 1... being good in short, long fights, like, depending on the length of the fight, Goma's definitely better, but Goku's no slouch either. Not that he builds up or anything, he's just good. Alright, we'll use these as well. What does yours do? For 1 turn, okay. Alright, we'll do that. I know that Vegeta's doesn't give any support or anything either, so that's why I just was checking. We might kill with Vegeta's second one here, which is why I doubt we're gonna kill with it. We're gonna watch it though. We will watch it. If it kills, we'll move on to the next one. But I very much doubt it. But you never know. You never know. I mean, I know, but you know, you don't know necessarily because you're an idiot. Loki, I thought for a second, like, okay, but what if it did kill? Loki, I did think for a second. All right, he's obviously fine here. He's got like so much going on for him. Vegeta, the fact that I could say, oh yeah, this Vegeta is actually crazy is like astounding to me. Like the fact that I could legitimately say, yeah, he's actually really good now. Now he is better on Goku's team than Vegeta's team. Mainly because Goku obviously still has the same leader skill, full leader skill for him. But Goku, having a second Goku adds another 4% damage reduction. Whereas like having the other Vegeta doesn't add anything extra to him. So it's literally, I mean, he still gets, 4% damage reduction extra. Takes 603k from that. Youch. I'm not going to pretend like 4% extra damage reduction necessarily saved him from that one. I'm not going to pretend that. If we had gotten more like EX supers and stuff like that, that could have been really beneficial for him, obviously. Mine also isn't rainbowed, but he is like 69% or more. He's 2 dupes or more. I'm not going to pretend he's the coldest guy in the world, but he is colder for sure. He is definitely colder. Like, you know, some people might look at them and be like, okay, well, he's obviously not that good. But he legitimately is. He legitimately is. Did he have guard for that? He must have, right? Because we had those guys on the side there. He must have had guard. It kind of took a lot. I mean, it's not like it was little, but it's not like that super attack doesn't hurt. So, okay, I went too far. We cleared Broly. We're going on to Gohan. Gohan's a little bit of a terrorist to me in this challenge, so let's hope we get to W. All right, Gohan time. We're running a very similar team, except we switched out the Vegito, 10th Annie Vegito for Majin Doo. Majin Doo is obviously very excellent. He's just a great character. All right, so we're gonna put him up front. We're gonna float this one off. Oh, does he get both in the next one? Actually, we'll float him off. Let's start getting his EX supers and making him do some stuff. All right, we will obviously start with the Goten and Trunks. That's pretty much what you want to do here. Nothing crazy for him key sphere wise. That, and we'll grab that. Okay, all right. So our goal here is to mass blitz, murder, and destroy the little idiot over there named Goten and Trunks. Those guys are, we hate them. They are losers and they're idiots. So we need to kill them because they are way too strong. So they're actually pretty strong now. Like their super attack is still a 3.3 mil super with a 30% attack raise. But all they're doing right now is normals, and then their very last attack, not necessarily always slot 3, but whatever their very last attack is going to be their super, their first time around here. Now, like I said, 3.3 million super, 30% attack raise alongside that, so that adds a multiplier there, whatever. Now, the second turn, they start building up crazy style. They get 100% attack each turn up to a max of, I want to say 300. Let me just double check here. Yeah, to a max of 300. So that means it starts with a 2 times multiplier, ends with a 4 times multiplier, and because that's like attack that way, that just adds directly onto the super. So next turn his attack is going to be doubled, and so is his super. And now instead of just super in the last slot, he gets super up to like a couple times. I want to say max is 3, but it's at least 2. He now has an AoE that's also based off of his boosted attack. He's now he is insane. Okay, he is crazy. Gohan himself, not very scary. He's at like 900k super, but he starts building up on the 4th turn, and he builds up even faster and even higher, starting with 200% attack that goes up to 600%, and like 200%, that's 3 times. That is 3 times his super. So it gets a little crazy. So his super's only 900k, but you know, already at 300 it goes, you know, 3 times. I mean, it goes pretty crazy. Okay, so we can see here we have all the supers up front. We're just gonna put him there. I think we're gonna do it. I'm gonna keep him here because Vegeta's kind of got a little shafted here with all the other Vegetas gonna be there. It's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, we will grab this. This might, nah, it didn't fall the way I thought it would, but it's not too bad still. Okay, and we'll give this to Do. All right, this should be fine. We got everything scary's in the front, and Daima Vegeta does have a lot of extra damage reduction just on his first turn. That's just kind of what he does. So that should be fine. He's not going to be, like, we're going to take some damage, but I don't think we're going to take enough damage to die. I do not necessarily think we're in dying range of damage, but we will be taking damage. Oh, maybe we won't be taking damage. Well, we'll see how the second super does, but maybe we won't be taking damage. Okay, yeah, he's not taking anything real. Okay, all right. Oh, there wasn't a second super. I mistook one of the AoEs for a second super. So, okay, that was probably best case scenario. Daima Vegeta will start to build up. That's fine. We really need to make sure we kill the kids here. After this turn, we really need to kill them, like very desperately. We need to kill them. If you're dealing with both of them, like once Gohan starts to get his buff, which starts on the 4th turn, and those kids are still alive, you might as well just close the app. Like it is going to be so over for you. It is going to be so over. No EX Super, which is a huge shame. That would have upped our damage by quite a bit, not only just on this turn, but next turn especially. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, that might be... Ooh, that's going to be tough. All right. Yeah, some nice numbers from Dew here. His best turn is going to be the next time he comes around, which is perfect. He's very excellent. He's very, very excellent. Dew is... I could tell Amatsu must be a huge Dew fan because he's really crazy for some reason. All right, one of them does have the active, and I think I'm going to use it right now, and then we'll use the other one's active next time it comes around. All right, we just watched it earlier. Maybe if it was going to get the KO screen, I'd do it. We just need to make sure we're killing this dude. Like, actually, we just need to make sure we're killing this dude. We'll keep this other one on here so we can use his active next time he comes around. All right. We're going to keep up on this. Goma is not invincible, even close. He has not had nearly enough turns to do anything for us to be like, yeah, he's fine, slot 1. We're just kind of praying that if Goten and Trunks are going to do anything, that he's going to dodge it. Gohan stuff does not matter to us. That's fine. Like, we won't get killed by this. It's too low. It's just way too low. Goten and Trunks Super, though, that we need to dodge. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right. See, this is what I mean. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. We were very cooked rotations. The rotations could have been a lot better for sure. All right, but we're maxing out what we could do with Goma here. Next time he comes around, it'll be 5th turn. That is plenty to use his active and use his giant form. And we'll have a couple other things up at that time, so we should be cooking and looking good. I'm not too worried. I think getting through this turn, I think this was the scariest turn. Getting through this turn here, assuming we kill them. If we don't kill them, then this remains an incredibly scary turn, and we might be looking at some really bad stuff here. But assuming that we can kill them here and live, we'll be okay. He is... Wow. That is insane, Luck. That is actually insane. That is insane. That is insane. That is the luckiest we could be. Okay. Like, oh my god. Like, actually, oh my god. That is crazy. Let's see if this Vegeta is even half it. That is crazy. Was that literally all the EX super attacks? That is beautiful. No, okay. This one is not having the same level of luck, but that was crazy. Wow. Wow. I was actually like jaw dropped there. That could not have been luckier. If that wasn't, I mean, that was beautiful. If we had gotten the EX super attack from Goku, the amount of damage he was about to be doing would have been extraordinary. And if he was linked up with anyone other than goddamn Goma, his damage would have been extraordinary. Man, all right, we did get EX super attack here. There is so much defense coming on the other side. I'm curious to see how much defense, what's his name here? Vegeta has. Yeah, is it 552 only? But he's not linked up with like a really good character. Yeah, let me just double check here. He's got multi-turn. It's 4 turns. Okay, we're gonna use this. Boom. No reason not to use this. This now gives a buff to everyone else on the turn. We'll also use Daima Goku's, and I'm also going to put Daima Goku in the first slot there. Now, I would say Vegeta would be fine, but he doesn't have guard. He would need the guard too. He needs a guard too. So he's not going to be. He's not slot 1 capable. Without the guard, he is not slot 1 capable here. Just because he deals crits. Like if it wasn't for the fact that it was a crit, I think it would be fine. But like, guard still works against crits. So. Yeah, but he should hopefully be fine there in slot 3. Like, he doesn't crit on his normal, so he should be fine. All right, we're hoping for the EX super attack. We obviously need to kill. We very much need to kill. If we get the EX super attack next turn, we're gonna do some real damage. All right, 92k, that's fine. No EX super attack. I swear to God, we just got a turn where we got 4 Vegeta EX super attacks. Right? It was 4 or was it 3? 3 or 4 Vegeta EX super attacks in a row. And we can't get just one Goku EX. Like, I don't even think I got a single Goku EX when I was fighting against Broly, I think, except near the end there. Like, I swear to God, my luck with him is so bad on his EX super attacks. For it to be 77%, it's so bad. To keep in mind, the first hit that MUI takes, you know, when he doesn't have guaranteed dodge, is 77%. Just by the way, if you're wondering what the percent chance is there, how often do you see MUI get killed and hit and killed? All right, like let's just think about it like that, okay? How often do you see MUI Goku get hit and killed? Yeah, not very often. Not very often. Okay, so luckily here there's almost anti-synergy, but there really isn't. You can grab these with Do here, and then you could activate Goma's active skill, and it will not interrupt Dew's abilities. In case you don't know, if when Dew gets a sweet treat, he gets 800% attack once only there, and obviously he makes them with his active skill, which is kind of like the point. So there's no anti-synergy there. He'll transform, you can grab them first, and then you could go into Goma, and you're just fine. So yeah, we will be keeping Goma slot 1. There's gonna be no super for him, so he's just hitting normals. He should be fine. I doubt normals are gonna be killing him. I don't know how hard his normals are actually gonna be hitting though. I'm a little curious. We'll see how hard it hits this Goma. We could do some quick maths maybe. We change our mind, but who else would I put in slot 1? So I guess it doesn't matter. Who else would Do is technically at 75% damage reduction this turn. I don't know. I actually rereading it. He's at 75% chance to dodge. Still just at 50% damage reduction. So never mind. That's not something. Or no, wait. Is he at 100% chance for a crit attack? The character is the first to obtain key. Okay, never mind. He's technically at 100%, but you can't dodge this guy, so it doesn't really matter. All right, we'll use this. This won't kill, so we're not gonna watch it. Imagine it did kill. Yeah, but it won't even crit. Okay, we'll grab that for Goma. What's Goma looking like defense-wise? That is at 1.6 million defense. I totally forgot to look at the normals and see how much they were doing. I'm not super worried there. He's obviously gotten hit enough times, so he's got 200% when he's gonna triple his defense when he receives an attack, and he still has 33% damage reduction plus 8, or sorry, plus 4, so 37%. Yeah, he is fine. He is fine. I'm not worried. Just gotta, you just gotta make sure, right? You just gotta make sure. I don't know if type advantage matters with crits. I know guard matters, but I don't know if like type advantage matters at all. Oh yeah, sorry, he's not crit. That's right. I forgot that his normals aren't. I literally was like, we don't gotta worry because his normals aren't crits, and then I remember you acting like his normals are crits. Oh god, I'm such a buffoon. So big issue though here. If we do not kill, we do lose. So if we do not kill this turn, this is an L and we lost. That's why I thought the EX super attack was very important last turn. So the next turn, he will be at max strength, which means that measly 900k super that he has, 900k crit super, is now multiplied by 7. And it crits. So yeah, that's like over 7 mil, and nice EX super attack. When you include the crit and everything, it is incredibly strong. Like Daima Goku's will take over 1 million damage getting hit by that. So like, is this Vegeta just like God? Like, is this the God roll Vegeta? He just hits every EX super, like it doesn't matter. Okay, well, he didn't get an additional there, but that's fine. Chat, I don't think we're gonna kill. Chat, I'm a little scared. 84 mil from fucking Dew. That's awesome. Yeah, if we got the EX super, everyone would have an extra 40% attack. Like, that would just be so crazy. No actives, no nothing. Let's just go through our humiliation ritual and throw Goku up here. We did get a lot of EX super attacks though. Like, what's he at? He's at 1.1 million. I just don't think it's enough. It's not enough. I just do not believe it's enough. But like I said, we'll continue walking through the humiliation ritual here. I don't think he does. He give support when he gets those key spheres. I don't remember. I don't think he does. All right, how much you taking here, Goku? I'm pretty sure you're dying, but yeah, 1.2 million. I told you. I told you. I told you. I think this team still has a very strong chance. I've said this before. I think this team, it's just, it's getting enough damage in there before you get the final one, because you just don't have characters that could deal with him at his strongest. We're gonna redo it with Vegeta's team. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. I decided to change up the team a little bit. I took Do off and put on the Super Saiyan. What was it? What's his name, bro? This idiot. Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. Now, he's obviously seems a little scary because he can't dodge, but he can. He'll use his active and he'll be able to dodge, so he'll be plenty good. The only thing is we need to pretty much make sure that we're trying to avoid having him and Goma on the same turn, because he needs all allies on the same turn to be super class. Gives him an extra 20% dodge and 10% damage reduction, and he gets that guaranteed super. So we just need to be careful. All that said, I think I need to float Goma off, but I'll float the Goku off in reverse, I guess. But I do think I need to float Goma off. I'm not too worried about little Goku here. I think he'll be just fine. He's actually pretty strong to start off, and I think it helps that also our enemies start off so weak. And you know, we know where the super is for both of them. It's a sandwich super, right? He's gonna super right away, but it's only like 900k. It is a crit, but like he's got 44% damage reduction, decent stats. Like he's fine. 248, like he's fine. That was a lot more than normal I thought he'd take, I'll be honest. But you know, whatever. We risk it. We take a little bit of damage, but like it's all to you know, it's all to keep the design, you know. It's all to keep the design. Now, the only reason I'm really floating him off here is because I'm going to have to float Goku off on the next one. Now, if I have to float Goku off on the next one, I don't want him to have that next turn with Goma all up in his business. So that's why I'm floating Goma off, so he'll be on that other one. It's pretty simple there. We do have Vegeta up there with the other Vegeta. We got both of the Super Saiyan 3 mini Vegetas. I know I mentioned before that they are a lot better together, and they really are. I don't think the stupid little physical Vegeta is like good enough to tank a lot of the other stuff we see here. I guess to give you, he's at 70% damage reduction plus the extra 4, puts him at 74. If we're running both Gokus, we'd be at 78. So 74% damage reduction, 200% defense when receiving an attack, a lot of support. I won't even, you know, he's a lot of support, including guard support. I mean, it's not too bad. It's definitely not bad for sure. Like I don't think he's up at that level though. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Honestly, I could see not running him on the team. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I really thought about kicking him off here, and the main reason being, you know, damage. You know, he doesn't contribute like a whole lot to damage. You know, hey, you know what? We would be fine on damage. We got those EX supers from Goku. You know, like we would be fine. And I'm not gonna pretend like it's all anyone else's fault, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's all Goku's fault. It's all Goku's fault. He does not believe in hitting those goddamn EX supers, and you know, like he's giving 40% support to almost everybody already just in that turn. That's pretty good. He gets that EX super, he's given 40% support, not only to the people on rotation again, but then the other rotation. It's too goated. It's too goated. Honestly, our damage might be as little as it is, and we have less damage here because we don't have both Gokus, and we don't have both of their guaranteed support, as they do give a guaranteed, you know, 40% on that rotation regardless. Hey, maybe that's why. I don't know. But you know, we gotta kill. We gotta kill a little bit faster. I was a little disappointed about how some of those turns went. It also doesn't help we don't have like the best links. Like, being forced to have to hold Daima Vegeta with Goma. Like, God, dude. How many links do they even have? Legendary Power? Fierce Battle? That it? Pretty sure that is literally it. Unless they have Royal Lineage, actually. Sorry, I'm looking at this thing. Daima or Goma, I guess they don't necessarily put him as a Royal Lineage. And also, Royal Lineage is literally only Vegeta's family. I don't think there's any non-Vegeta characters in Royal Lineage, whether they were a king or not. So, that is exclusive to the Saiyan Royal Lineage. We're getting tons of EX Supers here, though, from this. Dude, I swear to God, for an EX Super that's only 50%... Now, here's another thing. There's a lot more chances for that to proc. I understand that. There's a lot more chances for you to get that, but for only 50%, I feel like I'd be seeing that all the damn time. Goku 77% one, though? Nah. They gotta, like... Bro, first of all, they gotta up it to 80% and then also make sure it's not bugged. Like, actually, they gotta make sure it's not bugged. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if these idiots accidentally put him at, like, freaking, like, 33%. Like, they did opposites, because how often I see it, it might as well be 33%. Okay. Got this here. Should be pretty obvious what we'll do. I am going to use that against him. I think that is more than fair. Dink. There we go. Alright. Then he gets floated off. He will begin giving character... No, it's turn 3. He will not begin giving characters guard. Doesn't matter. We have the other Vegeta on the next turn anyways. Alright. Goku. It's time. Are you a man? Or are you a mouse? Give me that EX Super, buddy. Give me that EX Super. We need it. We need it. If we want to win, we need it. Alright, here's the big thing, though. We do have Goma on the turn where he is at his strongest. So... that is very important. You know, we can live, we can do whatever we need to do against you know, Gohan. Damn, 502k. Yeah, that's a lot. EX Super, he is a man. He is not a mouse. Damn, that's a lot of damage you took there. But to be fair, what's he at right now? Or where are we at? Turn 3? He's at 200% extra, so that's times 3. So that's that. Yeah, that's like a 9.9 million super. That's a little over 10 mil super he just took right there for 500k. That's pretty good. You don't hear me upset about that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll say that's pretty good. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm disappointed in that. Do we have any advantage being this low health? I don't think so. Dang, he took that better. That's actually pretty cool. Wow. Does he get any stats on attack? He does not. What he does do is get attack plus 100% for every attack performed within the turn. That would include his active skill. It's pretty awesome. Okay, good dodge. That was actually a very necessary dodge. These guys are a little too strong. Post super, whatever, like Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku is very good. This turn as well, he's got his guard, he's got his whatever. EX Super. Alright, let's see how many we're getting. We did get an EX Super from Goku on this turn, so you know that's really good. The EX Super for Vegeta is so like it adds so much to his damage. Alright. Let's got one so far, that's fine. Yeah, that EX Super, damn, is that good, bro. You get a greatly raised attack from that EX Super. No EX Super on that one. Like, that is crazy. A 50% raise. Yeah, like, Jeezy Weezy, bro. Instead of his normal, which is just a 30% defense for himself, he still gets 30% on the other one, but it's just so much more impactful. Is there any reason to save this? I don't think so. We already got the EX Super Attack and everything from Goku, so I think this is, you know, this has its best chance to do the most damage it can. How many times you gotten hit, Goma? 2 times. He just got his stuff back. How much defense do you lose after that? Who's coming in on the other one? It's a Vegeta. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. There should be some decent healing. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll do that for Goma. I'll grab this for Vegeta. What do you guys have linked together? Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. This is the friend unit. This one isn't mine. If you want to look at mine, you'll find that his links are indeed level 10. But he is also 55%, whereas this guy is rainbowed. So, you know, hey. We win, you know, we take what we can, right? We take what we can. Ups and downs, chat. Ups and downs. I'm thinking Vegeta should be fine against this still. Like, he's still getting guard. He still has all his extra stuff. He's you know, we had an EX Super on the last one from Vegeta. He's getting some extra defense. Yeah, he's fine. 138. Nice. Bars. That's bars. Good job, Vegeta. The question is, though, can Goku really tank the crazy super we're going to be getting from Gohan here? Gohan will be at ×5, so that's 900 times 5 at crit. He does have, obviously, damage reduction. He does have guard. He will be linked up. He will have his active skill and use that. We'll use that next turn. Best case, it's super important that he got that EX super attack last time. That just makes his active skill hit so much harder. Like, it is so important for him to get that EX super before he uses his active. Excuse me. He does get, yeah, I don't know. Okay. He just has his stuff before. He does have the extra 10% damage reduction before getting hit, obviously, which is very important. I mean, still, he still gets hit though, and you know, it still is a lot of damage. Like I said, one turn later, you know, we're getting hit for 1 milli. But to be fair, that is a whole other, you know, 200% added on between. Like, you know, I'm not gonna pretend like that's a little amount. Any EX supers would have been very, not only important, but appreciated from you, Vegeta here. Very appreciated, I'll tell you that. Just because that ups our, not only does it up our damage by a considerable amount, but it also ups the defense for the next turn, which we need as much as we can. But no, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, actually, we don't need to worry about it. We do not need to worry about it at all. Yeah. Yep. Alright, we're gonna use this. Boom. We are saved because now we can dodge. Yep, we can just dodge the super. This is goat things, okay? This is what goats do. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna buff Goku 2-turn support. It's good. Boom. Nice, beautiful. I'm gonna do this here. This should be a 99 crit as well. Boom. Beautiful. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, does he give attack or defense support on his 18 key? He has defense support. Okay, that's fine. Let's get him that. He just needs to dodge that first super there, which should be no issue. We'll give Goku, I mean, he doesn't need all that really. We'll give him that. It's fine. We'll give this guy that. Boom. All right. I guess we would have healed a lot, but like, we're not getting hit by this, so it's fine. All right, so that was our savior here. Technically, we could go, because we got that Goku, which I don't know how I forgot about him, but because we have that, that does mean we could go 1 extra turn. We got the next turn, we got the giant form. That is a safe turn where we can do whatever we want. And the next turn, we got Goku again, who could dodge. That is another safe turn where we could really do whatever we want. So, oh, beautiful EX Super Attack at 144 milli, baby. 144 milli. Dude, this guy, I remember people were like, yeah, his damage actually isn't that good. It's like, bro, this guy, this one here, he's only got 1 dupe in him, bro. He's only got 1 dupe, and he doesn't have attack equips either. At least I don't think. I initially put defensive equips on him, but I kind of want to change it, but I don't remember if I just decided to go through with it and change it. But like, bro, people were downplaying him so bad. It is insane. Like, these units are so much fun, and they feel so dominant. Like, they're not great in every fight, but the fights they're good in, they are amazing in. And it's like, the fights they're bad against or weak against, it's like, yeah, bro, they're terrorist fights. Oh, yeah, they're not super great in the Cell Max fight. Well, yeah, that's because that one was created by Osama bin Laden himself, okay? That's why. Like, who would have thunk it? All right. Let's grab this. We'll do this here. This honestly probably won't kill, but it will get very close. Yeah, I really don't think it's gonna kill, but hey, it might. Nope, it didn't. The giant form itself will kill, though. I see no way this doesn't kill. Even if it doesn't, which I really hope it doesn't, but I'm gonna play like it will. Then we can go ahead and use physical Vegetas, and his might actually kill. All right, see, so this is the Super Tech Daima Goku took last go round. Yeah, 8.9 milli super. Does crit? I don't think crit technically works against. So like crit just ignores defense, which this whole thing already ignores defense. So you kind of like have to factor that in. So it's like, you know, an 8.9 million super, which we already knew it was going to be at that level. 8.9 million super. But ignore some defense is the very important part. Oh, he isn't gonna kill. Okay. Does he kill though? I really think he's gonna kill it. I think just for the fact that he's going to kill, I feel like we kind of have to watch it though. Like, how often do you see this possibly kill? All right, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna hope it kills. If it does, then well, I'll see you in Goku Black. Bro, this guy is being a cockhead. This guy is being a dickhead, bro. Just die, bro. Just die. It's over. Oh boy, I really thought we were gonna kill with that. That's so lame. All right, we obviously take nothing here. These are just normals, and he'll probably kill with this, I'm sure. Oh man, dude, why did he have to be such a dick and not die? To be fair, it's like he doesn't get any crits on that attack or anything, like guaranteed crit or anything that could make him actually be good. God, he is literally like, he's being carried so hard it's not even fucking funny. All right, here we are against Goku Black and Zamasu. I'm thinking we should have a really good chance with this one. Oh, I accidentally left these down. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay. I rewatched, obviously, because it's right there. Oh god, dude, they love to just be terrorists, dude, I swear. All right, it might be Jover. We are fine, actually. There's no super. Assuming he doesn't. Oh Jesus, dude, they're so mean for making you automatically target Goku Black, I swear. I think I mentioned this every time, but yeah, okay. We should be fine since we're not getting supered. He's gonna need to get some fucking additionals in though to not get slaughtered by that Goku Black super. That's too much we lost. There's just too much damage. We got this here too. You could dodge. He didn't even dodge. Yeah, we're just taking damage everywhere we can. This super is just like, he's got to get a good amount of additionals to not actually just get obliterated by the super. To be honest with you, we need some supers. We need some EX supers. That's just a regular super. We need some EX supers, Vegeta. Please and thank you. Like, I'm not even joking. This could be a very fast loss. We just took too much damage. Like okay, good. You got an EX super. Like, you could take a couple. Like you know, like you could do like some additionals, whatever. You could get hit by Goku Black. You know, just like kill him, but you know, it'll take a lot of damage. Like, we're at very low health. Like, if we take a lot of damage, we're dead. You know, type beat. So, alright, Vegeta, we'll see how you do against the Goku Black super. It still hits plenty fucking hard, even with Goku Black not being buffed, so... 303k, yep, a little too much, I told you. It's just a little too much, Yep, yikes, alright. His team can do it, though. His team easily can do this, so we are actually just going to jump right back in. There's not a world where his team can't do this. This team is just too good. It's just, you know, you get lock slot 1, what do you do? Hey, you know, you get lock slot 1, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? All right, who's getting locked this time? Looks like it was Goku. What's with those lock in slot 1, bro? You just a dick, huh? You get off to this? Does this give you your sweet kicks, buddy? Locking units in slot 1, helpless units in slot 1. I mean, Goku isn't a helpless unit, but you know, he doesn't know that, bro. He's just like, oh, see you in slot 1 in my territory. I hope you like me in there. It's like, cool. Luckily, literally, yeah, that's why locking bosses, especially instantly, like instant locking bosses like this, are kind of, you know, instant AoEs and instant locking bosses are easily the most BS bosses they have in the game for sure. Because, you know, instant locking, especially instant locking, you can just lose with zero input from yourself. They just lock their own character. You just lose with zero input. Same thing with AoE. But got bad rotation. You know, oh, maybe you got one character that could take an AoE in the turn. That's fine. You know, you heal up, whatever. You know, you got your countermeasures. Oh, unlucky. You got all 3 characters that can't take an AoE in the first one. You lost. GG's, idiot. It's like, dude, come on. It's too many like that. There's too many like that. Now, technically, with the friend system update, we have, you know, we technically, you know, assuming the stage doesn't have, which most stages nowadays don't have a templates, usually just the newest ones. With friend mirroring, you can do any stage as many times as you want. You just go in there, take a look at the rotations. Nah, I don't like these. Reset. Hey, bro, you got the same leader. You don't gotta worry. You're doing your one run with Ginyu, bro. It's not one run no more. You can do as many runs with Ginyu as you want. Get those perfect rotations. Who cares, you know? It's so true and so funny. All right, a lot of EX supers. That's beautiful. See, let's see now compared. How much is he taking after getting all those EX supers compared to now? Yeah, buddy, come on. Technically, we did have Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku on here, which him being on the rotation activates the intro, which does give, you know, some stuff here because it gives 23% defense, 8% extra damage reduction, or 4% extra damage reduction. Sorry. So you know that it's not nothing, but you know, just okay. Goma's locked right there. Goku is a little bit weaker technically, but he has to be slot 1. This is where it's a little iffy running Goku. I thought I think it would be fine, and I still think it's fine to a degree. But that's where things can get iffy with him. We do not want to get Goma's max because we do not want to do the AoE and start buffing up Goku Black. Now, usually a little iffy with Goku. He now has less dodge chance and less damage reduction because we have Goma on the turn. He needs either at least one future class ally or everyone in the turn to be super class for him to get an extra 20% dodge, 10% 20% dodge, 10% damage reduction, and he needs to dodge this. I don't know actually if he needs to, but I want him to dodge it. He didn't dodge it. He needed to. Fuck. Yeah, like I said, just, you know, you got unlucky rotations. That was I would have preferred to put Goma slot 1 and put him in the last slot. That's what I wanted to do, but we got locking, don't we? That was partly my mistake having Goku on that team, but I don't know what else I was gonna put. It is what it is. All right, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is incredibly unfortunate that we lost to Goku Black with Vegeta's team, because there is no way I am running Vegeta's team against Cell Max. First of all, we're gonna see here. I don't know how much Vegeta's gonna take from Cell Max Super, especially if it's pre his Super, but like, it's gonna be up towards. I mean, gosh, bro, it's gotta be like over 700k. Like, you can take one of those, I guess. Like, yeah, it's just not gonna happen, chat. It's just not gonna happen. He's really, I mean, gosh, there's just so many attacks. I just don't know what he could take. Like, nothing. There's no way he could take any of this. There's just no way. He is way too weak. Yeah, like, there's no way he could run Vegeta's team here, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. Just, you know, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is, you know, better defensively, especially pre-super, for sure. I don't think that's anything people would doubt. Is taking like hundreds of, you know, 300k plus to the Cell Max AoE Super. Vegeta's taking like triple that. Vegeta's gonna be taking like a million from an AoE super, okay? So we can outrun his team. I'm not even going to attempt it. And we're going to have to get lucky already since we have to run Vegeta, who, like I said, like, he cannot hang with the big dogs in Cell Max. He just can't. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be running him against his team against Tamagami #1 either. I really don't think that he's got that dog in him. Yeah. How much is he taking? 760k and he lost. Yeah. See what I mean? We're not doing that. All right. Let me see if I want to change the team around at all, but I think I just got unlucky on that one. All right. Starting again. Second try. Better rotations. We don't have Vegeta right away. We have very solid rotations here. Now, he's not Dragon Ball Super. He is. Okay, perfect. We're going to be floating him off. He's very good for this. We'll float him off. With some key there for him. He's fine. Let's grab this, and then we can grab these for him. He'll get key. He'll get key from my goat Piccolo, so that's okay. So in case you don't know, gosh, dude, I don't know. Like, you just have to bring anyone who can survive this super. If you do, then it is a lot easier. But it's hard to find characters that can survive this super. Either A, they need to just straight up tank it, like Orange Piccolo does. Or they need to nullify it like Gohan does and Goku, this Daima Tech Goku does. Daima Tech Goku has a guaranteed nullification the first time he's hit by it, and after that, 70% afterwards. This Gohan here has guaranteed nullification for his first 4 turns. We have Vegeta, who will just die. The gods have 77% damage reduction plus guard. They take some damage. They're taking like 200k off the super, okay? That's what I mean, where I'm like, yeah, no, there's not a world where Vegeta, it's just not a world where Vegeta is living that super even well. And yeah, that is exactly right. One character I could have thrown on here, maybe instead of the gods, was MUI Goku. Just because not only does his dodge, but the most important thing is he has his revive. Goma also could have went on this team as well. Goma is very good. The thing about Goma, though, is that I also want to run the Super Saiyan Blues, and they have a little bit of anti-synergy if the Blues are on the same rotation as Goma. He loses 20% dodge, 10% damage reduction, which just, yeah, isn't great. Yeah, and it's just really down to getting lucky. Like, most fights, you'd be like, okay, whatever, it's fine. You can try. But, you know, with this one, it's like, okay, you loaded to the wrong rotation, you lost, GG's. All right, good, he got the counter. Okay, so since that first one, it's been forever 70%, so that's where it's hard. All right, now we need to hope that there's a lot of attacks that we can... Oh, man. Okay, so I have to throw him up front. Who links best with him? He does, but, like, does it link better defensively? 584, yeah. Okay. He's still able to get 18 key. It's not too bad. We get him 4 key. Alright, we gotta hope that this first one here is not a super. If the first one here is not a super, we could have some... Okay, we could be cooking a little bit here. I don't know how much defense Daima Vegeta is going to get at the end of the day to make it so that we could live, but the other two are not going to be taking a lot of damage, so maybe he'll get enough. If he gets a bunch of EX super attacks too, that would be very, very helpful for his damage, which is also an opportunity we'll need to take, is to deal as much damage as possible. Okay, so that was horrible. So he's still probably taking like 700k. 875k. He actually took more. Okay. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. He took more that time. Okay. Yes, indubitably. Okay. Yeah, he needs 23 or more key to get his 30% damage reduction. Which we just couldn't do. I mean, you know, we got that lowering key just as much as it is. It makes it really difficult. Yeah, it's another loss. I mean, Vegeta, I mean, he's great. I like him, don't get me wrong. He can't hang with the big dogs. Like, I'm sorry, he can't hang with the big dogs. Like, he just can't. He is too weak for things like Cell Max. And the next fight. All right, here we are. Tamagami #1. Let's see how it goes. So Vegeta cannot be, let's just hope it's not Vegeta that's sealed. Okay, it's him. Perfect. All right, we have to float him off because the next turn he will die. We'll do this here. This is dire. This is completely dire. Key is so horrible. One second, let me reset. I need to focus on Vegeta more than Piccolo. Okay, we're back. We can get that for him. Perfect. So we get these int orbs here. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Fuck, dude. Fuck. This is gonna be so hard. This is gonna be so hard, bro. I mean, at the best we're hoping for, we are praying that we get 2.5 points for Vegeta. But I mean, shit, bro. We might just get 2. 350k on the AoE. We have enough health to live another one of those. Just barely. Oh my god. Yeah, just barely. Literally just barely. Okay, so we were starting the next rotation with 1% health. I didn't even look at the next rotation, bro. There's no planning for it. Dread from it, run from it. You know, always bring me right back to getting fucking nuked. All right, we are getting the EX super attack, which will up our defense, which is very nice. We won't have Piccolo's giant form or anything next turn, which really sucks because. I mean, we just need characters that can tank. The best character that so Tech Vegeta. The teams he's on that we could use here aren't like that crazy or anything, bro. They are not crazy. He's on like the 10th anniversaries, Daima, you know, both of the Daima Gokus. Besides that, it's just some fucking garbage, bro. The other Daima characters, which are like, yeah, bro, bring the other Daima characters teams in here. See how that goes for you. Really the only team we have to run is Daima Goku's team, which is really good. Goku's family, Battle Fate, Daima. There are some good characters in there, Battle Fate, Goku's family especially. But we don't, it's not like an insane amount of options. And not enough though we could run basically a full Dragon Ball Super team to get both giant forms. You know, because we obviously need, I mean, we need freaking Goma on this team. Goma luckily is so good in this fight, but it's like, what can you do, dude? What can you do? Oh man. Yeah, it's cooked. I wish Goma led like something other than demonic power and terrifying conquerors or whatever dumb bullshit he leads. Like if he could lead some actual like heat, we would be fine. Okay, luckily we're probably not gonna die on this turn. Unluckily we will die on the next one. Oh, actually not necessarily. Not necessarily. So we will probably have enough to be able to get, oh, we're at low enough health that we will be able to get Orange Piccolo's pseudo revive. So that's really good actually. Okay, I see what you're cooking me. All right, taking a little bit of damage on that one, but these guys won't take anything, so it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So okay, so these guys will go now. Yeah, dude. Any EX super attacks would be very nice just for damage wise, but I mean, I'm floating one of them off, so I'm not super hopeful or anything. It's hard to get key. We get like minus key here. You know, we're not. Did he take 30k on that one? Why was that one so much more? I think it's fine. He only has 2 AoEs. Why was that one so much more? It's scaring me, bro. Fuck. All right. Okay. So we get the pseudo revive. This will heal us for a lot. Boom. All right. We will use Vegeta's this. There we go. This will give everyone extra 3 key as well, which is actually legitimately so important. I'm gonna float Vegeta off this time. We'll try to get him his key. I know so usually what happens is whoever is sealed, I usually like to throw slot 1, just because they'll take the least amount of, you know, just because he's gonna fucking nuke them anyways, but he's just gonna tank so much better than he will. And really, we just need to try to take as little damage as possible. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not think it matters. I'm pretty sure we lost here, just straight up. I can't imagine Vegeta being okay enough to be able to tank the 1 AoE coming. Like, if he could not get killed by this AoE, I would say that's fine, that's perfect, that's great. You know, this is good. Oh, okay, wait a second. The AoE happened before he supered. Holy shit, this is huge. That is huge. Okay, and he actually tanked it just fine. His active skill probably helped a lot. That is huge, actually. Holy shit, that is huge. Okay. Things aren't so bad now. So his he took way less than I thought I was going to. His AoE, his super, the Tamagami number 1 super, does gives him a 30% attack raise, which is obviously pretty huge. You know, his AoEs are already over 1 million turn 1, plus he gets all the extra. So he's at what? This is 3rd turn, so he's at 150. So he's at 2.5 times attack, plus he gets the extra 30% on that to his stuff. So like, dude, he's pretty strong. This Tamagami number 1. But nice, Vegeta actually. Wow, I'm surprised he took that. What made him take that so well? I'm so curious. Oh, the active skill does give him the extra 30% damage reduction. So he's at 60%. Actually, more than that. He's at 68% right now. Okay, that is beautiful. Yeah, he's at 68% damage reduction actually in the active skill. That actually just saved us so well. Wow. Yeah, I think we won now. We won because of that. Yeah. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. With how much damage he took, and you can't run, like, you just can't. I still think you can't beat this with Vegeta's team. There's no way. I'm sorry. There's no way you can beat this with Vegeta's team. No way. Absolutely no way. No way. However, it probably isn't as bad as I think if you're really lucky. So Vegeta's active skill conditions, it's from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn. So he has to have 1 turn where you use him, right? And that does only help him live, you know, the AoE, right? And I mean normals that come after, but you know, he's not like a slot 1 character, which it really is what's important for this team. Like, you need the slot 1 characters. Realistically, you want a team of all characters that can sit in front of that first slot at least once. That way you can put whatever character is sealed into that slot. Because otherwise, if you can't put that sealed character into that slot, then you are missing out on so much damage and you're just going to get overrun and die. This fight is actually so hard. That was probably the best way it could have went, though. That's great. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're lucky we got we're lucky we didn't die and got the pseudo revive with Orange Piccolo. What is this, turn 4? So what, next would be turn 5? I don't think Orange Piccolo can still transform, can he? He's turn 6, isn't he? 6th turn, yeah. So he still can't transform next turn, but you know, he'll still probably be able to tank that slot 1 super there if we manage not to kill somehow. But we are going to use this. Boom. With all the links active that we have, this is going to deal a lot of damage. We didn't get an EX super attack or anything, but it should still deal some decent damage. Yeah, perfect. Now he's under half. Now he's under half health, which is like best case scenario, because Gogeta here automatically counters no matter what. He will counter the enemy's super attack when the enemy is under 50% HP, which of course he is. Now who is sealed? Goma. Perfect. All right. So we'll use this here. He's going. Yeah, we won. GG's. Okay. Good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Definitely could not win with Vegeta's team. Vegeta himself maybe not as scary in this fight as I thought, but what's scary is his team. Vegeta's team is scary. Daima and Vegeta's family. So the only characters on Daima who are able to tank slot 1 for us here in this fight is Goma, the newest Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh, and that's it. So that's only 2 options. And then Vegeta's family has Blue Goku 1 time. And that is it. So, yeah, no way you can do that one with Vegeta's team. Vegeta, unfortunately, this character isn't just... He's not built for this challenge. She is not built for this challenge. This is an anti-him challenge, but... We're going to have other challenges here. Hey, maybe if he gets some big buffs, maybe we run his stuff. But I doubt that's going to happen. I just realized I've not changed the stage banners in a bit. There you go. There you go. Vegeta earns himself a very sad, I'll be honest, 2.5 points. Vegeta, it's okay. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe for more. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.